Right before I start this video, please like and subscribe or comment and hit the bell whenever you do subscribe. Please. Thank you. Bye. What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about top 5 reasons why COD Mobile is bad, or really what's the reason in playing it, and it's probably going to fail because of some of these reasons. I know it's not really, but you get my point. It's going to draw back players, so to speak. So let's get on to our first reason. Our first reason is because there's a COD console game. Everybody knows this. But why play this when I can play that? Well, I mean, I guess I can play this on the go, but most people get around home at 5, so like, what's the point in playing it after the time you're not, at work / wherever? But I really don't see the point after I get home. I mean, like that, like I don't know how to say that, but like, and also, if you're like, well, what if you don't have a console? Well, most people have a console now, and most likely, if you have a phone that's over that is, if you can't buy a console, you're probably not gonna have a good phone, and you're probably gonna not be able to run this game that well, and it's gonna be even worse than it is. But most people have a console of some sort, and then if you're like, well, not everybody has $60 to spend on the newest Call of Duty game. Well, if you're gonna, most people are honestly gonna spend money on this game if they really want enjoyment, because it's going to be $10 to buy the battle pass, or yeah, I mean, I guess you could say recon points from the last one, but still. And then console streaming is starting to be a thing where I can just play this game on my phone, for like the newest Call of Duty on my phone, because console streaming is starting to be a thing where I can just play any console game I want. So what's the point? Again, this game is going to fail whenever console streaming especially starts to be a real thing. In, I guess you have the aspect of, oh well, not all these guns are in are in the new Call of Duty game, but the guns feel bland. They like they're not honestly fun to use unless you're going for a nuke. That's when most of my videos include going for a nuke, because this game is really not that much fun unless you're getting a nuke. Like, honestly. So we're gonna go on to our second reason now. I briefly touched on this in the last reason, but it is that you're gonna most likely spend money to be like to want to play this game. So look at these in-app purchases. The battle pass is not that bad. I'm not gonna go on that, even though I did kind of talk about that. It is $10 only, and you get quite a few weapons out of it. But I still don't want to buy it. I mean, I played this game before I bought the battle pass. That's because I thought, it was gonna be a really good game, which it was at first. It's fun for the first few months, and it just kind of dies out, so to speak. But it's $10. You get quite a few new weapons, and this season they're kind of trying to make this M4 CQB kind of look like it's like different, but it's just a different weapon skin. All these guns are just different weapon skins, so I'm not getting really any new content, which I understand why they're not putting in new weapons in here, but I'm not really getting new content to buy this. So why buy it? Because, well, then if you're just trying to up then just get up your level, you're eventually going to get everything, so you are going to get bored, so then you are going to buy this. But to me, there's no point, but that's because I'm not going to play the game. And then they also try to make these things look really cool, but they're just kind of dumb weapon skins, same. But we're going to then go on to the main reason why I want to talk about these in-app purchases. If you go up to here and you look at, you can buy weapons. These are 1600, remember, 1600. Any of the, like, these aren't even really that good as skins. These are some okay skins. And then you got the complete garbage, which are 800. Like, who wants to buy a melon skin, my guy? I mean, I will give them a little props here. You do have the ability to buy some of these skins with the in-game currency you earn, and some of them are cool. Like that one's pretty. That one's pretty cool looking. It's better than the other ones, and it's only 3,000. Like all these look pretty nice. I'm not. That's actually pretty good that they have that. But then you got these card points. Think about this. You're spending $20 for this. For this. For this. I know that's your choice, but why? These should be $5. Lower than $5. They shouldn't cost this much. These are complete garbage. And $10 for that? For that? Why? Why? They literally took a JPEG of fruit and put it on a gun skin. And they were like, money. Now. Yeah, but then you got these crates, which I will agree, this gun skin looks dope. This gun skin is really cool. It's dark matter. Everybody wants dark matter. It looks cool. How much does that cost? $20 once again. You could get a total of I think 14, 13-ish crates. Something like that. No, I think it's 14. You can get 14 of these crates. And you're like, well, yeah, it's pretty good odds. But what are the legitimate odds of getting this? I don't know if there's an in-game thing. I don't think there is. That's okay. No, there's not. I thought there might have, but I think I'm thinking of a different game. But I'm going to now go search up and tell you the exact percentage of you probably getting this. I did actually find the statistics. Here's your odds. You got a 1.3. You got a 1.3 chance. Yeah, 1.3 chance. And it seems like it's pretty much the same thing for all of these, except for one of them actually goes, the soldier grades actually go lower. And for the werewolf weapon crate, your odds are 0.8, 0.60. Yeah, your odds for any of these things that you're actually really gonna want is so tremendously low. I just realized that was really high up, so you probably didn't hear me for a little bit, but it's tremendously low to get this. So let's say your odds are 1. You're probably gonna be spending around $40 to get this one weapon skin, and if you're unlucky, you may not even get it. Honestly, in-app purchases in this game are so dumb. It's a weapon skin. It's not a new gun. It's a weapon skin. That's really different. And maybe you might get lucky and only spend $10. That's a maybe, though. Like, okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. Now that I've ranted on much about that, how is the multiplayer? To be honest, for a mobile game, COD's mobile gameplay is pretty good. It's pretty decent. But after a while, the guns, they get bland. It feels like you're just shooting the same gun, but with different stats after a little bit. Because the gun sounds are just really light. They don't have, like, an oomph to it. And now they've also added these little 3-day timer guns, but I'm not going to go on about that. But they just start to feel bland. None of them really start to feel that much different. And it's what starts to really, in my opinion, get the game to start. Especially whenever I pretty much have, I think I have all these guns unlocked. The only one I legitimately don't have unlocked is these 2 guns. There's like 2 guns I haven't unlocked. And they haven't added any new guns since launch. No new guns. Sure, there is a good variety of weapons in here. There's probably around 20, which is pretty decent. But they've only added probably 1 gun. I'll take that back. They probably added like 1, but it's 1 gun. It's whatever, and the guns just start to feel lackluster. It gets boring, and the other modes you've got battle royale and zombies. Zombies, I honestly haven't played around with that much, but it seems like it's pretty okay. I think I like that there's different modes in it, so to speak, but it's just there. Now we're gonna go on to our fourth point. This is a bit odd, so to speak. The reasons to play COD Mobile after a month and a half, there's really no reason for my recording. Felt like stopping, so we're gonna go on to the fourth point. Um, so there's really no reason to play after a month or two of playing this game because that's the main reason why earlier I was saying that you're probably gonna buy the battle pass if you want to get enjoyment. Because after 2 months, I really don't. What I've gotten nukes before. I've gotten pretty much every kill streak before. I've gotten every weapon except for two. But what's the point in getting those two weapons, which are honestly really not even that good? I guess the model could be somewhat fun, but why? Actually, I think I might have that gun the more I think about it. But I might have the BK, but I don't care. It's whatever. It's one or two guns that I don't have. And what's the other reasons? I mean, I guess a new grenade that I've already unlocked 50 different times because there was so many different ways to unlock it. Oh wow, there's 30 different ways to unlock that gun. Already have it. Literally, look at this. There's legitimately no reason for me to play this except for gun skins. But why? Why not just go stream Modern Warfare on my phone from this? There's no reason to play after a few months. Well, I mean, I guess I've got this new mode, zombies. But why? At that point, I can cast Black Ops 4, which really isn't that much of a good game, but that's better, probably better zombies in a mobile game with zombies. Like, there's no reason for me to play. And last but not least, obviously I believe this. There's not much content. That's pretty much just what I said. But there's not much content. All they're making is skins. They're not updating the game with. They've updated the game with a Molotov cocktail and legitimately the scythe, which both of those things, guess what? They've been in other games. Oh, they've got gravity spikes. The other game, Sparrow, been in another game. They already had the model. They just had to like tone everything down a bit. That wouldn't be hard. They didn't have to do much to add what they've added, and some of the and the other thing that's annoying is that there's no gold weapon skins like that it could legitimately really unlock. And I mean by get headshots this many times. There's not. I find that really fun doing those challenges, but there's none of those in this game. I can't go ahead and try and get Damascus like how there is in Modern Warfare. That's not a thing. That's one thing that a lot of people find really fun about COD is trying to get those weapon skins that you can just grind for. But in this game, there's those black and gold weapon skins that you have to spend an ungodly amount of time for trying to get. So what's the point? There's not much content. There's legitimately no way of unlocking cool gun skins for free, really. So what's the point? That's pretty much this whole video is just me saying what's the point? Because there's not many reasons to really play this game for more than a month or two. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button or subscribe. Thank you. And also tell me what you think. Tell me the points that you think is stupid, or tell me the points you have on why this game's bad.